What's going on YouTube? Darksword255 here. The numbers may be randomly generated, but the content itself is not. And guys, we are currently in a champion chase event right now. Let me just see. Champion chase event? Nope, it's a tournament because I'm a silly doo-doo head. Anyways, it's a champion chase. Oh my gosh, a champion tournament right now, guys, for the epic, for the fusion that is happening right now. So I strategically waited to I skipped the first two summoned chase events, which kind of hurt my soul because obviously I want all the materials, you know, typical raid fashion. But I'm going to go all in, not only because of the champion chase, but guys, it is a boosted summons, which kind of doesn't really mean much for ya boy over here, Varkos. Oh my gosh, I know, guys, I always say every single champion's name wrong. Thank you for sticking along with me. Varkos is his name. I'm, again, professional person here. We have our boy here. We are actually starting, I'm going to be pulling on not only the main account, but the free-to-play account, but we are going to start on the free-to-play account because your boy is not disciplined on the main account. I don't remember why I pulled on my main account, but my main account is, we're down bad a little bit for shards. So we're going to start the video off with a bang. You can't see, I have at least 8 sacred shards. I have no idea if I am close to mercy or not. I know my main account isn't because I pulled the legendary. So, you know, we'll see. This guy seems really, really awesome. I've only seen great things about him. I think he is he's a dark elf, I believe. Let me just check him out real quick. Just from the reviews that I've seen. So his A1, Hulking Killer, attacks one enemy 2 times, will ignore unkillable buffs. When counterattacking, this attack will attack 3 times instead. Pretty cool. His A2 attacks one enemy 2 times, will ignore block damage and shield buffs. When this champion teams up with an ally with an ally attack, they will use this skill. Interesting. When joining an ally attack, will attack 3 times instead. God, man. His A3, brutish dominance, places a 60% increased defense buff and a counterattack buff and a shattered buff on this champion for 3 turns. I love the shattered buff. It is awesome. You deal more I think it's 15% more damage. With the, I think it's 15%. Hold on. It is, yeah, it's 15%. I was correct. Ignore 15%, which is really, really awesome. Oh my gosh. Meaning that you can build him in a very precarious way. Especially if you are able to get like the 6-star soul for him and you get crushing rend, and you use, let's say you can have a cat's gaze that also ignores defense, as well as having Helm Smasher, you can actually build him in a 9-piece Merc set, like Mercurical, whatever. I never say the name right. And he will still absolutely clap, especially with all of the counterattacks. Like, could be good. Probably, you know, there's probably a lot of strategies. You know, this is just off the dome. Seems like a really amazing character. Absolutely want him, and that's why we're pulling for him today. Other than, you know, I'm going for the fusion. I don't have enough tokens on any of my accounts to go for anybody else. If I did, I probably would still go for this fusion. As much as I want like a Ganute on this account, because I missed that fusion by the slimmest. I think I missed that fusion by like 5 fragments on this account. It was a brand new account at the time, and let me tell you, if I had Ganute on this account, a lot would be different. But you know, I know that I've been yapping for a lot. Yap, Dark Sword. We don't care. We're here for the shard pulls. Let's pray to RNGesus. And we are going to pull our shards. And one of my good friends, Bronto, actually got me into raid as a creator. He just had surgery. I don't have a specialty drink, but I'm going to pay homage to him. We're going to be drinking water, you know, very, very exclusive here, guys. So let's pray to the RNGesus. You know, hopefully my boy Bront gets better as soon as possible, and maybe we'll get lucky. Let's find out. Horden, dude. I think that Horden looks awesome. I wish that he wasn't, lack of a better term, trash. Like, he looks really, really cool, but unlucky. You know, as my name, Dark Sword, I love everything with medieval, but unlucky. Let's This guy is Garbans. Garbans? Oh my gosh, a mythical! What do we get? Funny. That's so funny that I talk about previous fusions and we get our guy right here. Wait a second. Do I have, is this the account that I pulled a 5-star soul for him? Oh my gosh, hold on guys. We might be in the money right here. Hold on, everybody, hold the fluff on. Hold the fluff. Oh, I guess I could have just done this. It's a 2-star. Never mind. Another account has a higher soul. I guess whatever, it's a 2-star, I have a 2-star awakening for him. Cool. He's just okay. His A1 attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit transfers a random debuff from this champion to the target. If this champion is under any debuffs when attacking, counterattack with this skill. His A2 attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing fear, decrease defense. Decrease crit damage and crit rate. These buffs cannot be resisted if they're under 2 or more debuffs, which is cool. His A3 attacks one enemy, will ignore 25% of the target's defense, will ignore 50% of the target's defense instead if they're under 2 or more. He's definitely not good at PvP. He's okay for, he's okay. Whenever an enemy resists a debuff placed by this champion, the next debuff cannot be resisted. He's good for wave clear. He's good for Hydra, Chimera also, especially with the fear. I mean, I wish it was true fear, but not somebody that I want to be getting, especially with a boosted chance to get the champion that we want. So that kind of stinks. I have 5 shards left on this account, which probably means we're not going to get anything. But hey, you never know. It is a 2 times chance to get more legendary. Man, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I really miss the how excited I would be with like 2x events like this for my early accounts, especially like a free-to-play account too, because like you really have such limited resources. Like these are the moments to be pulling, right? But like my main account, I don't even need, and I say this in quotes, I don't really need any of the generic legendary champions. I really need void legendaries and mythical champions, but the free-to-play account can always be using a little bit more of a diverse roster. So this free-to-play account is on the older side. I say that in quotes. That's why it's so developed. But that's why I still have it. Well, still have it. I'm not going to ever get rid of it, but I like the challenge of a free-to-play account, because you can't just grab your mom's credit card and swipe it and spend $3,000 in Raid Shadow Legends. Man, that's so lame. So we're not even close. We need to 3x. We need to 3x the amount of points that we have. So let's keep pulling, guys. Let's keep pulling. I have a Remnant Shard. I don't know how many I have pulled on my free-to-play account, but it's so funny. I just started being able to knock down hard. You can't see my face. You can't see it's blocking right here. Hard Curse City. I've killed Amius hard on this account, this free-to-play account, 2 times. My biggest problem and why this free-to-play account isn't even more developed than it really should be is I play on so many other accounts at once that it's really hard for me to like really focus on one account. Even my main account didn't even have Marius done for a while. And like now this account is getting very close to having Marius. I really should already have him, but again, I'm just doing too many things. So mythical? No, of course not. Of course. Ooh, but Fenix is amazing. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, I already have a Fenix, so again, not stop at the pop-ups. Fenix. Yeah, I could at least +1 him. God, I wish that this was a 6-star soul for him. Him and or Whisper, which I don't even have a Whisper on this account, but cool. So guys, I think I'm gonna I could pull the I think I'm gonna have to pull these, which stinks because I don't have enough I don't have enough shards to keep going for this. I mean, granted, it's maybe tomorrow I'll get some more, but man, dude, do we just rip and tear? Like, I don't think I have any Relic summons, no. I'm not even close. I'm so not even close. God, I really want Shearsha on this account too, but you know, I don't even think I can get her without spending, you know, like how do I even get her without spending money? I don't know. I don't know how, if I even can, but whatever. I think that we let's just we have to get the epic to get the fusion. So let's just do it. Let's just pull the band-aid off the, you know, just rip the band-aid off. And the great thing about what is going on right now, especially, is your boy is really, especially on my main account, guys, my main account is out of food. Like very, very much out of food. Windows sound. I don't know why I'm getting Windows sounds, but you know, my main account especially is like really, really, really out of food. Really, really out of food. So, you know, when I swap over to that account, at least we'll be getting some, you know, at least we'll be getting some over there. But yeah, I have no food at all. Like, so, which is crazy because I've always had, so wow, holy mother of rare. Can we at least get some more soup? You know, good soup. I mean, granted, I guess it's not a 2x for, gosh, man. Okay, I'm gonna pull another 10, and then I'm going to check and see how far. I think I should be. Oh my gosh, dude, this is the typical Dark Sword 255 luck that we have going on right here, right now. I'm gonna have to keep pulling unless I get a legendary, but so it's so funny. This account, the free-to-play account that I'm pulling on, has absolutely, ooh, Varkos. You can't see him. Varkos is awesome. I love him. I still use my Varkos on my main account to kill Scarab because I just cannot be asked. I just cannot be asked to do it, to make a team that could actually knock him down faster. Mainly, I'm just lazy. Just hit the button, go do something else, come back, it's done. Whatever. Great champion. I really like him. I really have to pull all these. Whatever. I always wondered, I'm sorry, I know that I'm fast pulling. I don't want this video to be 8 trillion years long. I always wondered what the so this RNG on this account is actually just insane. So we need 1,000 more points. God, but I could go to 10,000, which, I mean, first of all, yeah, I mean, if I can get to 10,000, I don't think that I can. I don't have the girth. Unless I'm just, you know, all my shards that I'm pulling are just going to be all legendary, you know. I always wondered if I bought a bunch of primal shards on this account and made it from like a free-to-play account to like a quote-unquote whale account. I wonder what the RNG would be, because the RNG for this account is actually it's impeccable. It's impeccable. I've gotten champions on this account that I would have loved on my main account, and that account is, you know, an account that I've spent money on. So Ugo's awesome. My buddy, he just got into, well, not, he's been playing Raid for about 6 months now, and he just got his first Ugo, and man, dude, Ugo is such it. Like, she's an epic, but she is, I have a guide about her. She is so awesome. She's an awesome epic. She definitely rivals some of the legendary champions that are in this game. How close? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a little bit off. Guys. It's not a 2x. It's not a 2x. Now the question is, which is more intelligent, pulling the primals or pulling the shards? The thing about pulling primals is I'll get more primals by just doing just completing tournaments, doing you know, live arena, which I love doing live arena. You know, I can get primal shards a lot easier than I can get void shards. So I feel like that it's better for me to pull primals, even though my chances are like, I'm not gonna get a legend. I'm not gonna get a mythical. I'm just gonna do it. I'm right there. I'm right there. I just got to bite the bullet. Maybe you'll just give me an epic very quickly, and if I get an epic very quickly, then I don't have to pull all of these, which would be the goal, basically, because with primal shards, you have a 0.5% chance and a non-2x of pulling a mythical. So which would be even more hilarious to pull a mythical like now, and I'm just getting +10 every time. Just give me an epic, please, dude. Just please give me an epic, just so I can stop wasting all my primal shards. I don't really want to use my gems. I don't really want to use my gems either, because gems take so long to accumulate, and I want to use those gems as a buffer if I need energy, you know, or just in general. Like if I'm like very close to finishing an event, I want to have that. I want to have the gems as like a buffer. Man, I'm gonna pull all of them. Oh my god. I didn't get a single epic. This is all plus 10. All plus 10. Like, my god. Okay. Just that last primal I didn't have to pull, I guess. But we are, at least we have the epic. We are still on, well, I mean, I'm above on pace for getting this fusion. Now, what I might do, and I know that I'm, again, just yapping, yap. I might hard push for this soul for her, depending on how, you know, depending how close this tournament is. Granted, also, you know, I'm almost out of I'm out of shards. I have just the void, so like how much can I really push, you know? But I have, you know, I have a couple pulls here. Yeah, maybe we'll see. I doubt it though. I doubt it. If it's close, if it's close, then maybe I'll go for it. Maybe Clan Boss will bless me. Who fluffy knows? But let me go ahead, guys. Let me swap accounts real quick. I'm just gonna, okay, hold on 1 second. Ready? And just so I don't want to really have to edit this part. Bam. Cool. Wow, pack offer. We don't care. Like I said, guys, not a lot here. So I did pull a legendary. I don't remember why I was pulling. I was pulling for somebody. Of course, I didn't get them. I pulled the new faction guy. He's something to Shepherd. So I had to play around with him. He seems like pretty cool, but you know, we gotta get points for this. Maybe we'll just right off the rip just get a legendary. Of course not. We got Relic Keeper, like more like Vault Keeper. Am I right, guys? Am I right? So this is egregious. This is quite dastardly. So we're just gonna have to do it. We're just gonna have to do it. At least, you know, Gnarlhorn. I always tell the story of, like, with Gnarlhorn, my friend's account needed it to make that totally rare 25 Shojin team, and I think it took him like 200 plus shards, like ancient shards, to even get one, which is hilarious because I feel like I get him all the time, and maybe you guys relate to that. Did I collect on my clan boss? I did. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of shards saved up, and I pulled. It is what it is. Let's just listen. I got 2 pulls for this. Who knows? Maybe this will be a mythical right here. Of course not. But I don't know if you guys remember, or you know, I don't know how many people genuinely watch me. I opened 2 back-to-back remnant shards, and I got Toshiro and I got Calathir, like back-to-back mythicals. Like it was like absolutely insane odds. Of course. You know, and we get unlucky, but whatever. Just it's 2. When I finish Grim Forest, that's going to be another one. I kind of wish that I probably should have saved up for this video, but whatever. You know, ooh, multi-battles. Ooh, yippee. Okay. So I'm just going to single pull these. You know, kind of stinks, but whatever, you know. Now you guys will have to let me know down in the comments, guys. Did you guys get lucky? Did you end up getting this guy at all? Please, God, I hope you guys had more luck than I have. Like this is me pulling on my main account, which I ought as well just acknowledge that I'm not going to get anything good. Like, I'm not going to get anything good. I have to pull like 15 times more with my egregious luck. So let's just get it out of the way. Just rip and tear. But look at all. Again, I'm happy about this because again, when I'm doing like champion like training and stuff, I don't have food on this account. I don't have anybody to level. Everybody that I have is already leveled, which is a crazy thing to say out loud, but it is true. Oh man. Okay. So I could pull these right now. The problem is I am extremely close to Mercy I'm extremely close to Mercy for voids. So there is a good chance if I pull these 18 that I will get a legendary. A very high chance. The problem is, and strategically, right? Strategically, if I pull these and get a legendary, I really should wait to pull voids for a progressive or a 10x or whatever it is, like for like a Solinar, a Haggibah. Like I should really wait. So instead, we're gonna pull the 5 primal shards that I have and see. Hey, maybe I'll get lucky and get a mythical, and then my champion chase will be done. Immediately better than my free to play account. I at least get an epic. Let's just rip and tear. It's never, I think Fastidious did the math for it. It's like the progressive chance that you get for like anything. Oh my gosh, a legendary. Okay, okay. That's so, okay. This is really weird. So my free to play gets a fusion, and I already have a Helicath on my main account, which sucks. I would have loved to have Helicath on my free to play account, but holy cow, man, a legendary out of primals? Like, I mean, like, duh, right? But like, dude, well, where are the odds? Show me the odds. Never tell me the odds. Yeah, I mean, like, is the chance the same for legend? No, it's double. But yeah, wow. So we hit the 1% chance. That means, oh my god, I'm like just thinking of RuneScape right now. We hit the rare drop table and we rolled this. Damn it, dude. But Helicath is awesome, dude. I used my Helicath for a long time. The only downside with pulling the Helicath on my main account is this. When we go over to Faction Guardians and we go down to Demon Spawn, it's done. It's done. It's done. What I could maybe do, which would be, you know, big brain, is I could take the Duchess out of here, which I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to take the Duchess out. I'm going to put Helicath in here. And then now I can plus... I could plus... Ooh, do I even want to do that, though? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, now that I'm saying that kind of out loud. I could plus 3 my my Duchess. But I don't know if I'm going to do that because that other Duchess is level 60 and all that, and masteries and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but... Mythical, maybe? Mythical! I'm gonna close my eyes. Tell me it's red. Rare. Okay, let's see how close we are to finishing on this account. We're not even close. We're not even close. And not even a little bit close. Okay, well that's depressing, but... Oh, I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna regret. Unless I pull right now and get a Solinar, then I won't regret it. But, you know, maybe I'll get something really good. First of all, ready? I'm going to put this in your hands. I'm going to put this in your hands. I need you to give me, I need you to believe in the me that believes in you, that believes in me. Right now, guys. I need you to do that. Ready? I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to hit the plus 10. And I'm going to open it and I'm going to see a legendary, and you guys are going to tell me what the legendary is. Ready? I'm going to close my eyes. Hold on. I got to make sure that I'm going to hit this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Legendary. Oh, hold on. I got to wait for it to, again, I can't see. I'm just guesstimating how long it's going to get. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Solinar. Okay. It's not even done yet. Wow. I did not wait at all. We got 1,000 points. White Dread Naya is amazing. I can upgrade mine. Fellhound is also amazing. But I have a plus 6, you know, I have a 6-star awakened Fellhound, and you can't plus, you know, you can't make him any better. Okay. So we might get a legendary, guys, in these 8 pulls. If not, then we're going to be literally kissing my Mercy. We're going to be kissing it. Like, mwah, a soft little smooch. Ooh. Painkeeper is amazing. If you guys pull a Painkeeper, you should try to keep at least 3 Painkeepers on your account. She's great to 6-star. She's awesome. She's a turn meter like reducer. She's a healing. She's great for faction wars. You should just keep her. If you don't have, you should keep at least 3 for some specialty teams. She's worth keeping even as a rare. I'm like really nervous about pulling these right now. Really nervous because I kind of don't want to get like, ooh, I don't want to get a legendary because I'm so nervous that if I do get a legendary, what the legendary is going to be. And if it's a, if it's a legendary that, a Lego legendary that I already have, like that's going to be a bummer, or a bad legendary. So I pulled on my main account and I got whatever the ice golem guy is. I know I'm so great with names for champions. Right after he got reworked and he's still garbage. So it's like, I think that was the last one that I pulled. No. The last void that I pulled was Queen of Hearts, which was amazing, but it's like I could have a Solinar, I could have a Senna, I could have a Hegemon, I could have literally the best champions in the game, right? That are void legendaries. I have one more, guys. I really hope it's not going to be like, I want it to be a legendary, but I don't want it to be a legendary. Okay. Basher is amazing. I can upgrade my Basher. I love Basher. If you guys are looking for turn meter manipulators, he's a budget option. He is awesome. He is actually really awesome. So if you don't have a Fabian, if you don't have a Crutroxia, if you don't have whatever the new champion we just pulled is, like he's a really good option, a budget option for you, right? He puts the block buffs down, and like I said, his A2 increases all cooldowns of all skills. And he can't weak hit. Well, I mean, there's a chance for him to weak hit, but he's void, so he can't, he's not going to be able to weak hit. So he's actually a really good champion to bring into arena as an additional option. I mean, you would only be bringing him in for this. Only would, the block buffs are really cool, but it would be better if it was attack all enemy 4 times or something like that. So. Oh, I don't want to get out of the game. So I have no shards. How close are we to finishing this tournament? I don't think I'm close. I am close. So, well, the good thing is, again, the main account, if I need to, I can acquire shards. Did not get lucky. We got scammed. I hope you guys got lucky. No, this is a little bit of a longer video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video. And again, let me know down below if you guys got lucky or if you got scammed like me. And I will see everybody in the next video.